Hello guys, and welcome to my next video. In this video I'm going to be explaining a little bit more about currency. Now in a previous video I explained to you a little bit about currency, just the ins and outs of using it on different items and stuff, but I'm going to get more in depth with it. Now just for this video I'm going to go ahead and go on a higher level character in my regular league, because I have more currency in my regular league than I do in the hardcore. I'm going to be showing you a good farming area in the first act to farm for some currency at a lower level. Let's go ahead and do that one first. Here, let me get to a... wait a minute, right there it is. It's been so long since I played I forgot where the teleport was, or waypoint I mean. So we'll go to Act 1. Now first off I'm going to show you a good farming area. Now the farming area, I'm going to go ahead and run through what I normally do in my farming. But the more currency you will get more currency if you farm in an area that is closer to your level. Now what I usually do is just go from one end here, and we turn, I think I have ores. Yeah. What I normally do is go from one end to the other, taking out the larger groups of mobs. I'll go all the way to one end. Here, I'll just go ahead and go down to the, run through and go to the end here. Sorry if my computer is being a bit laggy today. It seems like it's being a bit laggy. Hopefully the video ain't horrible. Obviously I'm a much higher level than I need to be for this area, but I'm just doing this one as a lower level area here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to shift click it, or control click it, I mean. Yeah, you're going to control click it. But first you want to leave the area. Okay, so when you get to the end of the ledge, on either end, you want to go ahead and go into the next area, and then go ahead and hover back over the ledge, hold control, and then click it. And then this is the instance you were just in. This one, this is the instance you were just in. Whoops. If you want to go ahead and go back into, you don't want to go ahead and go back into that one, because if you go back to that one, all the monsters will be dead. To create a new instance, so all the monsters aren't dead and you can get more experience and more drops, control click and hit new. And now once again you can follow it all the way to the end, farm XP, farm your currency, and go ahead and turn back around after you get to the end. Now that is ways to get farm currency at a lower level. Now I'm going to show a couple currency items and explain a little bit about them, getting a little bit more into depth than they tell you. Okay, let's go ahead and go to my stash. Currency items. Wisdom scrolls obviously identifies items. It says right there. You right click on it and then click on an item that is unidentified. Now you can also use these on things like strong boxes to identify the level of the strong box, different things about it, like packs of monsters, spells, like when you open the box it explodes on open, so maybe you can flame dash out of there or cold snap out of there or whatever. So chromatic orbs is my next thing on the list that reforges the color sockets of an item. I'll go ahead and show you what I mean. See how it has one right in the center, and it went from red to green, and from green to blue. This reforges the color of the sockets, not the socket itself, the color of the sockets. Now portal scrolls are obviously to take a portal back to town. Everybody knows that. Now I forgot to mention these Keller sockets. I did mention it in my last video, but if you have not seen that one, when you use this, or to get these easier, it'd be better with a loop filter. But see how this has one socket on it? If you have 3 sockets and each of them are a different Keller, and I think they all have to be linked, I'm not sure, but that's a chromatic item when each of them are a different Keller. And once you sell it to the vendor, you'll get a chromatic orb. That's why I have so many, because I have a filter and mine glow. The item glows on the ground. Next, alteration. Reforges a magic item with new random properties. That means everything that is on your item, say I have 17 strength, 10 to armor, 4 to maximum energy shield, and 13 reduced flask charge use, 13% reduced. If you use one of those alteration shards, it'll change the magic, everything below the actual effect of the armor. Like that says 18 to maximum energy shield, that is the effect of the armor. Everything below that is changed. And these obviously upgrade. Here, I'll use one. It upgrades a normal item to a magic item. That means a white item to a blue item. So we got, them shouldn't be over there. We got Orb of Chance. I don't like using these a whole lot, but it takes a white item, which would be a normal item, to a random rarity, either blue, blue or yellow. It'd be either magic or rare. Okay, we have augmentation orbs. Enchants a magic item with a new random property. Obviously, say I use, let's see if I have any weapons in my stash I can do this too. No, right here. Oh, is that it? I don't know. Okay, so say I have 2 on there. Everything below my suffixes, prefix stuff. Yeah, I think there's suffix and prefix. You're allowed 1 suffix and prefix on an item. It depends, unless it's a rare. I think you're allowed 1 suffix and 2 prefixes. I'm not sure. You'd have to look that up. But yes, to add another. Where am I at? I just lost. Okay, to enchant a magic item with a new random property means adding. That one already is maxed out. So here, let's do it this way. We'll do it this way. Let's get a normal item. We'll go ahead and use the Orb of Chance to get it to a random rarity. So I got a blue rarity. Now I want to right here add. Why ain't it working? Item has no space for more mods. Well, I mean, I seem to not be able to do it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it'll work on this. Hopefully it works on this. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I would like to show it to you guys. Whoops, I gotta make it magic first. Okay, there, we might be able to do it to this one. See how it has 8 to dexterity and flex 4 physical damage? Why is it not working? No space for more mods. Maybe it has to be a rare item. Maybe it has to be a rare item. See, these already are full of stuff. But anyway, I'll just explain it. See I have 2 properties on that. Say if I only had 1 property on it, like, oh, maybe this will work. It only has 1 property. Yeah, there we go. See, it only had 1 property, and now I have 2 properties on it. See, that's what that does. Okay. And now we have Orb of Alchemies. These upgrade normal items to a rare item. That means any white item goes to a. Do I have any rares right here? To a yellow item. Now, obviously that's the wrong spot. Okay, Orb of Fusing. Reforges the links between the sockets of the item. See how the shield has 1 link between the 2 red and none between the green and the red? I used that and it added a link. That was the random refusing it did. Which that was a positive refusing. It could have just taken that link right here off and not done anything. Now the links is what makes your items connect. That means my let's see which one I have on this. Okay, I have rain of arrows on this. Now the link adds these properties, so it has faster attacks, plus it has life gain on hit, plus it has increased critical strike. Now that is all added to this because they are together. Like this one down here, let's see, we have blink arrow, okay, so we have herald of ice. I have faster attacks linked to that. I wonder if I just have that for vortex skill. Okay, support right here. I have lightning trap. Trap supports the skill of trap. It supports the lightning trap and makes the trap last 16 seconds and has 25% more damage. That's a support skill. It has to be linked with this link right here. Now we have more scroll fragments. Need to go up there. Jeweler's Orb reforges the number of sockets on an item. So let's say this has one socket. Use that. Now it has 3. We could also diffusing there. So I just made an item with one single. Here, let's. We can even change the color of the sockets. Did I just make that chromatic? No way. Well, that was. I can show you guys that too. I think that might be chromatic. Okay, but okay. So first off, it only had one little socket. So I used a Jeweler's Orb to reforge the number of sockets, and now it has 3. Good luck on that. And then I used Orb Refusing, which reforged the links. Now it's a 3 link with all 3 different colors. That might be a chromatic, so I might be able to sell it to the vendor for this. I'll show you that if I can do that. I have Aura Grant, obviously grants a passive skill refund point. That's obvious. Okay, this is the Joel. I don't know why it's in there. And these go up here. Okay, we have Val Orb corrupts an item, modifying it unpredictable. That's kind of self-explanatory there. And this reforges a rare item with new rare random properties. That means this rare item, say I wanted to keep this rare item and I wanted different properties on it, I could use this to reforge the properties. Now this enchants a magic item with new random properties. So that could not work on rare. So rare are not magic. Rare have magical attachments like +5 to maximum energy shield and stuff like that. But it is not considered a magic item. Magic items are blue. So that's what that one does. And obviously we have improved the quality of a weapon, and armor scrap improves the quality of armor, and then glass blower's bauble improves the quality of a flask. Now flasks, if you get enough flasks with quality that adds up to 40%, you can trade them all into the vendor and get a glass blower's bauble, which they are very, I cannot stress enough how important they are at end game. And same with these, you gotta stack up enough items that have quality, like this one doesn't have quality, but you gotta stack up enough items that have quality and you can get blacksmith whetstones and armor scraps. Okay, so let's try to sell this chromatic item. I think it is a chromatic item, I'm pretty sure.
What is it?
To sell items. And now we're going to put this item in here, and yes, it is a chromatic item. So instead of getting here, see, if I would have traded it before, I would have got something along these lines, just alteration shards, which are a lot less important or good or whatever you want to say. But instead, since I use those 2 currency on it, and that will not happen every time. That was a luck thing. So that's how I got my chromatic. That will be all for today, guys. I hope you enjoy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.